aren't even subscribed to the channel, so if you enjoy the content, consider hitting the subscribe button, as not only does it help out a ton, but it also very much appreciated. Now with that being said, let's begin. The first sneakily great signing that we'll be discussing today is Guerschon Yabusele signing with the New York Knicks for 2 years and $12 million. Yabusele's NBA career was as good as dead a little over a year ago, but after turning heads at the Olympics for France, he followed that up by keeping the momentum going by taking a 1-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers this past season and absolutely proving that he belonged back in the league during this year. He got himself into better shape, molded his game around what a modern power forward needs to do well at, and worked his way into a big role serving as one of the few bright spots for the Sixers this season. He's a versatile defender who can guard the 3, 4, and 5, he's a very powerful finisher around the basket, and he reliably spaces the floor, hitting 38% of his threes, and finding a two-way stretch 4 nowadays is not an easy thing to do. The Knicks being able to land him for just $6 million per year is an absolute steal, and as OG Anunoby's backup, he gives the Knicks way more lineup flexibility than they had last season. With new head coach Mike Brown, the Knicks will be able to implement better offensive schemes. They're coming in with more depth, so the starters won't be worked to death by the time the playoffs roll around like they were under Tom Thibodeau, and in case of injury, Yabusele can step in and start some games at different positions if need be, so he's really one of the best sneaky signings of the summer. The next sneakily great signing we'll be discussing today is Brook Lopez signing with the Los Angeles Clippers for 2 years and $18 million. At this point in his career, Brook Lopez really shouldn't be playing over 30 minutes a night as a starter anymore, and the Milwaukee Bucks knew that. He's had a long, successful career that included winning a championship in Milwaukee. He's been one of the best interior defenders in the game, making several all-defense teams, and he's played through an era change that forced big men to approach their position in a different way, yet he still managed to adjust to the times. As he's gotten older, he's noticeably slowed down, but in a backup role, he can be one of the best bench players in the league, and landing with the Clippers is a match made in heaven for both parties. Last season, the Clippers saw Ivica Zubac break out in a big way, and his work anchoring their defense was brilliant, resulting in him being named to the all-defense team himself. But when he was subbed out for the Clippers last season, their defense would fall off of a cliff, and overall, they were way worse as a team without Zubac. Without Zubac in the game, the Clippers allowed 6.2 more points per 100 possessions on defense, and they overall got a whopping 14 points worse overall per 100 possessions without him. So finding a backup that can hold things together when he needs a rest was crucial, and Brook Lopez can absolutely be that for them. Lopez still has some of the best rim protecting instincts in the league. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter, and in a smaller role will be maximized without being overworked.